my fashion style, I think it comes from within. Whatever I put out in terms of fashion, it comes from within. It's an expression of the inner me. That's just it.
Okay, it comes from within. Who is your style icon and why?
Kanye and Virgil Abloh. I just have this special attraction to the both of them. They kind of inspire me, and then I pick them on different times. Although I got to know about Kanye before I got to know about Virgil, over the time I now got to discover that they were close friends. They interned at Fendi 2009. Since then they have been close, and they have worked several times. And then it was kind of an inspiration for me and my brother sibling brands in the industry. And I really hope one day I could get to meet Kanye because Virgil passed away. It's very sad, but life happens.
So you can still meet Kanye now.
For sure.
Why did you decide to start Endee?
The decision, it was a random conversation one day with my friend. He was like, bro, this fashion thing, you have to go into, you have to start your own brand. Hilarious, you're joking.
It was funny at first.
Much funny, still funny now.
Funny in purple.
So I laughed. I wasn't really feeling it at that moment, but I guess he saw something in me that I wasn't just seeing at that time. So I laughed about it, but when I went home, I gave it a thought. Then I thought about it again, I pondered over it, then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is something I could do.
Yeah,
this is something that's in me.
Yeah.
Let me go into this niche. And then I went back to that friend, we spoke on how we'll run it, how we'll go about it, and then in due time everything was okay.
Okay. What was your biggest fear when starting your own line?
My biggest fear, it has to be the customers or the public's perception of my product. How the public would see and accept my fashion. It took me, I think, a month and a few weeks to get everything into place for the brand of CAPSHEAF first collection. So I was anxious. There was this wave of anxiety that came over me. But then I said, okay, let me put out my logo first and tell them I'm launching a brand. So I did that, and then the love was much great. So I felt, okay, these people actually are excited to see what I want to give them. So in 2 weeks time, I was done with the collection and I dropped it, and then I was getting orders and I was happy.
Okay. What's the creative process behind your designs?
The creative process behind my designs. First, it starts in my mind. It starts in my mind. Then from the mind, I go to my sketch pad, my pencil, I sketch it out. When I sketch it out, I send a message across to my illustrator like, okay, I'll send you a picture of my sketch. Could you illustrate it better for me using software?
Okay.
Then after that, if it's something that needs to be sewn, I contact the tailors. If it's something that needs to be printed on or just needs to be shipped, I contact manufacturers, and then we get the printing done. Afterwards, we work on the sample. When the first sample is completed, if it comes out very much okay, we move straight to running the full product.
So like all great fashion designers, it starts with your mind.
It starts with your mind, yeah.
What is your favorite part of the design process? This process that you've showed us now, what's your favorite part of it?
Hard to choose, but I think I'll go with creating of samples. It's just a very beautiful view. That what started in your mind, what you couldn't just fix together. You finally found a way to fix them together, put them together. You are now seeing it before you, like you've created that sample. You're like, wow, this is what I drew on this paper. Look how beautiful it is. It's my favorite part. I'm always blown away.
Your favorite part is bringing that idea you have to life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, nothing beats it.
Okay. Has it been an exciting journey so far starting Endee?
The journey has been so many things, but yes, excitement is one of them.
Okay, so that has been exciting.
Yes, we thank God.
Okay. Are you passionate about something apart from fashion?
Yes. First, I'm studying architect, so I really love the architecture field. So on the side, I practice on my own rather than what they teach me in school. I still go out, I work on it. Then music also, I'm very passionate about music. Although I haven't been able to put out content in terms of music, but I write on the side, and I love my music as my music loves me.
Okay, so there's more to Endee than just Endee.
Endee is Endee.
What are your greatest strengths and weaknesses? Tough question. Okay, so we're skipping that one. We're skipping that one. How would you describe the current Nigerian streetwear culture?
Innovative.
Innovative.
That's just the word.
Okay.
I'm looking at upcoming brands, I'm looking at brands that are there, I'm looking at people, I'm looking at how, even the models, and I'm seeing they are coming up with new patterns, new ways. They are not just static.
Yeah.
And then they go back to the old way, they revisit it, and they try to work on it, they try to develop it more, reshaping it. It's just beautiful, and I like what they're doing, honestly. I'm glad to be part of it.
Okay, it's innovative, that's how it describes it. There's quite a number of streetwear brands, and more are emerging. How do you stand out from the vast majority?
My tagline is the new different. But then I wouldn't be able to, I can't be in a position to tell you how I stand out. I'd much prefer you, the public, look with your eyes and see how Endee stands out from the different brands. That's what I think.
The public we should see for ourselves.
Yes,
how we stand
yes.
out. Okay. Where do you see Endee in a few years from now?
Chilling with the big boys.
Chilling
With the top, they chill, the big brands,
Okay,
relate.
okay, with all them Gucci and all.
Yeah.